Hi everyone, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I'd like to thank you for pressing play today. Today is Thursday, July the 4th, so happy Independence Day to all of my friends and family in the United States. I hope you are having a wonderful day celebrating with family and friends. Please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. I love to hear from my viewers. Please, if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button below as well as that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from me. Okay, so today we are creating with the Playful Ghosts. This is a fun Halloween set that has just been released yesterday in the online exclusives. What does that mean? It means that online exclusives means it's not in any publication, no print anywhere. Stampin' Up! Is expanding their offerings by having new products released into the online store. So there's a huge drop happened yesterday with our fall and winter crafting supplies. So, and my niece the other day posted on her social media. She was shopping, and other stores out there have Halloween as well. Pink pumpkins and ghosts. Oh my, I can't wait to get out there and get some pink Halloween decorations. Okay, so today's card is a adorable fun fold. There we have it. Oh, a bit of fluffy there. So this is our card. And my inspiration was a birthday card I had received from my friend Chris. So I thought it was so fun and adorable. I had to recreate it for you guys. So let's get started. We're going to start first and foremost with our ink blending. Let's bring this back in so you can see what I'm doing. I'm using the Glass Mat Studio. This is available now. Also in the online store. Be sure to check it out. I love mine, especially for the ink blending like I'm about to do. So this is Fresh Freesia. And we are just going to start down here and work our way up. This doesn't take too much time to do. The more you add, the deeper that color is going to get. But I wanted that fun night sky look. And with the glass mat, I am able to start off and come onto my cardstock and not waste any ink because I can pick that back up. I'm just turning so that I have even pressure everywhere. I want to get a nice layer on there and then deepen it up. This is an easy and fun way to add more interest to your backgrounds and really make that image pop, I think. So I'm coming in now and really deepening that up. Because our cute little ghostie is flying through the night sky. Turn, pick up some more. And that's looking really good. Every time you do this, it's going to look a little different because of the amount of ink and the amount of pressure that you're putting on it. And then once I get that looking the way I want, I am going to come in with my Gorgeous Grape. Now I'm not going to re-ink this because it's already got ink on there, and I'm going to say that this is my top, so I'm going to come in. I can see there's ink right there. Can you see that? All right, and then I'm going to just go over top, and that is going to just deepen that color up a little bit more, bring that down in. As the higher into the night sky you get, the darker it gets. So that is my reasoning. And because it's a darker tone, I'm not too concerned. There we go. And then let's bring our freesia back. Just, all right. Next, let's get that out of the way. You can see I have two types of splatter on there. Doesn't that look pretty? So that is my water painter. First, I'm going to squeeze out a bit of water onto, I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way. I'm squeezing a bit of water onto my my block. I've got my bone folder because I want to tap all that lovely droplets. Okay, there's some water splatter. Put the lid back on that, and look at how it kind of lifts that ink, making it very cool looking. Next, we are going to use our Wink of Stella. So you need to make sure there's nothing in your area that it will get splatter on to wreck a project. Okay, now we're going to set this aside. And look at that fun splatter and sparkle. Isn't that cool? Okay, I'm going to set that aside to dry. We are going to wipe our glass mat, and let's get that out of the way. Just lean that there, and let's bring in our card again. Whoop, not the birthday card, this card. Okay, so our base, as you can see, it's got the inside as well as the out. So this is a standard card base. As you can see, all of the measurements will be found on my website. The link is in the description box below. So be sure to check that out. All right, so we are taking our card base and we are going to put that score line. This is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we are putting our one corner in the track and then lining that up with that score line and slicing that off. So you've got that triangle. We don't need that, but save it because you can use it for something else. Okay, so there's our base, and when you fold and burnish, you can see how that is the way that that opens. My designer series paper is the Country Lace. I always say we've got two different sides. So this just proves that that lace side, the opposite, is this fabulous smoky slate layer, pattern, kind of a distressed. So I thought it was perfect for my ghosty. And we're just going to slide that on, glue that, and set it aside. Now I've already done my cutting for my front panel. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. Sorry about that. My camera does not want to keep in focus this morning. Okay, so I've done the exact same thing with my layers and cut that in half. And my layers go down 1/8 of an inch. So my black here is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and then cut in half. A little excess there. And then my DSP is 4 by 5 1/4, cut in half, so that, as you can see, really easy peasy. All right, we're going to put this in. So you can do, as I just showed, you can do this type of card for any type of crafting you may need. I mean, I got it at this layout as a birthday card. And of course, you know, if you follow me, you know I love my cute Halloween. Not the scary, creepy. I love the cutesy. So we're just lining that up, making sure we have that even border around, and there is that base. So let's set that aside for a moment. We have some coloring to do. All right, so our inside piece, this part of the card here is 3 inches by 8 inches, and it is scored at 4 inches. And then of course I have my layers. There's my inside ghosty. I already stamped so that it had time to dry. And then here's my little flying ghost. There's no dies, so I fussy cut this out. And I did it ahead of time to speed things up. And now I'm going to grab all of my blends here. So we have, because we don't have Gorgeous Grape in a Stampin' blend, please Stampin' Up, give us a Gorgeous Grape. I've been asking for years. So I have my Gorgeous Grape watercolor pencil, and I am going to color the ghost hat patch with my Gorgeous Grape watercolor pencil. And the heavier you go, the darker your color is going to be. So there is there's our little patch. Now we're going to do our buckle and our broom. And I'm not coloring the whole thing in. I'm leaving a little bit so that I can come in. That's dark Daffodil Delight. So now I'm going to come in with my light Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to fill that in so it's not a solid dark broom. Okay. Then our stripes on our hat are Lemon Lime Twist Dark and Smoky Slate. So we're going to go and color in. I went with colors I thought looked really fun and Halloween style to me. Your oranges, your greens, your yellows, purples. They all look super fun together. And then of course this year, like I said, there's pinks. I can't wait to get out shopping and see them. I am a pink lover, so all right, now we've got our dark smoky slate, and we are going to, now this is tricky because it's so small, the area, and this is thick basic white. You can do your coloring with your alcohol markers on regular basic white or thick. It's really personal preference, but if you're fussy cutting, I highly recommend the thick because it's got that little bit more substance, heft to it to handle you cutting it. It's not quite as flimsy. All right, there's our hat colored. And then we're going to come in with, oh, that's not the color, our light smoky slate. And I am going to color in just in the center here. Then I'm going to go around and color my cute little cape. This cape would be super cute in another color, a bright, fun color. Coming around carefully so that I try as best as possible to not color outside the lines. But you know, sometimes it can't be helped when you are doing a presentation on video. It's sometimes a little tricky to not color outside the lines. Okay, and then we're just going to come back with our light and go over that center. All right. Now this ghosty here, I only colored with a light bubble bath. I colored the tongue. But let's give this ghosty some cute little rosy cheeks. And then our handle is the number 500. So this is the medium blends combo pack from the Naturals. All right, so there's our little ghosty all colored up. Super fun, super cute. There, adorable. So let's color in our inside ghost. So that is light peach pie and dark pumpkin pie for our inside. Let's open that up so you can see. Because a carved pumpkin, and this I'm not concerned about going outside the lines as much. This is my light peach pie because on the pumpkin itself, because I'm covering it up with my dark pumpkin pie, light peach pie, dark pumpkin pie. And all right, we don't want an orange ghost, so we have to be careful here. Do you craft for Halloween? My team knows just how much I love Halloween. Growing up, my mother, she loved all the different fun occasions, and she decorated up for Halloween. Back in the day, I'm aging myself, they had the cardboard printed like quite big, that the decorations, they were cardboard type, like Bristol board, images of cats and bats, Frankenstein, and she would hang them in the windows. And then there was these foil-like streamers that you attach to your, like an accordion length, that you would attach to your ceiling. We had black and purple. My mother just loved Halloween as well, although she loved all that spooky, scary stuff. I do enjoy, not as much as I used to. I used to love those scary movies, but the older I've gotten, the less I like it. I don't like getting scared like that. So, all right, we're going to do little circles here for this ghosty as well, and then we're going to come in with our, I don't know if I remember to put this in the product list. We've got light pumpkin pie, or oh my goodness, light old olive. All right, so, oh, one more thing. I forgot, we need, this pumpkin is not floating in the air. We are adding some shadowy ground for our pumpkin to be sitting on. Let's just go over that lightly to soften that line. Okay, so, and our background for our flying ghost should be good. Line that up. Let's fold and burnish our inside card. Now, you don't have to put an image in there, but I just thought it would be cute to have that in there. So that's what I did. And I realized I forgot my ink pad upstairs. I was doing some stuff upstairs, and my office is downstairs in the basement. There we go. Now I'm going to have two fun Halloween cards ready to go. All right, our sentiment. The Happy Halloween is, let's bring this in to make sure I'm getting it inked up properly here. I always like to stamp off to make sure I've got a good coverage of my ink on my get on my tiptoes. Oh, I did a good job. You just never know. Alrighty. So we're going to bring in our snips. And I didn't like the way that looked. I thought that with the space there, so I'm going to bring in, maybe I'm going to bring in, oh, here it is, my little mini guillotine, because I want this top line to be fairly straight, and I'm just eyeballing it. That looks pretty good to me. Let's see. Yeah, my line there is good. So I just wanted that straight. Sometimes I can't cut very straight. So I'm just going to come in and snip down and then across. I think this gives it just a different look. I think it's fun. Down and across. And there's our cute little sentiment. All right, so in case this is not fully dry, I am going to use my grid paper here. I'm going to flip this over to press it down because I don't want to smudge. I don't want to smudge my Wink of Stella. That looks fairly straight to me, so let's just put this here and give it a press. There we go. And then we have this on the front. Like so. Whoop, a little to the side there. Okay. Again, bring that back in, give it a press. All right. So now let's get some dimensionals on our cute little ghosty here. So we've got, I'm using both the mini and the, is that going to show? Nope. I'm using both the mini and the regular size because I like my dimensionals. I like to make sure my image is very well supported. So I use a lot. No saggy bits. So let's go right there and down here. And then we need a teeny tiny little piece for up there. So we're going to go really skinny. And let's just use, take your pick to get it on there. So my fingers aren't in the way. There we go. And like so. Some people might think that's too much, but I don't think so. If I'm popping it up, I'm popping it up. And dimensionals are not an expensive supply item. I always, oh come on, come off. I always have lots. Okay, this, this does not want to come off. My backing doesn't want to come off. So let's see if we can't roll you off, and there we go, and now I'm stuck. Things that happen during a live. You just don't know, right? Or a video, I should say. I am live on my Facebook business page when this video goes live. I'm going to hold that down and see. There we go. All right. Now, let's get our cute little ghostie who is flying. Here we go. We're kind of centered. Now we need our baker's twine and a bit of my Stampin' seal. And we're just gonna snip. All right, so we are going to start like so, then flip it over. I just wanted to make sure I was going in the right direction. So a little loop there and a little loop. Come on, cooperate. There. And then we're going to bring this there, snip, and then we need, get off my finger, we need 2 little pieces to support it, one on either side. Now when we're applying this to the, all right, so right here, whoop, here we go. When we are applying this to our, let's just fuss with that bow, trim just a smidge off. When we're applying this to our base, you need to make sure that it's not too low, that it is going to interfere with your opening of this top flap. Liquid glue. And so I'm just eyeballing so I know it can go like that down this far here. And it's kind of centering it. And before we give it a good press, this is why I like my liquid glue. Gives me a moment to adjust. Okay, give that a press. And there we have it. We're a little wonky here. Just there. Okay, and there we have it. So this is my original with no cute rosy cheeks. This is the one today with the rosy cheeks. It's not showing up, but it's very light and fun. A super fun card. I hope I have inspired you. I hope you will give it a try. So adorable. Again, this can be found in the online store, this fun stamp set. So please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Online store, head on over to my website. Link is in the description box below, so you can get all of the measurements as well as the supplies for this cute card. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.